How's it going? This is Sean coming at you with another episode of Ohio Dirt Bags. I figured with the way iRacing Dirt has been taking off, I would show you guys how I built my sprint car simulator. Besides, I want to get rid of a bunch of pictures off my computer, so what better way than just to make a video. This here is the car I have. It's was driven by Mike Linder at Attica Raceway Park, and as you can see, it didn't survive the crash. Yeah, we're doing some welding on it after cutting the front clip off and getting it ready. We ended up taking the bottom frame rails and flipping them upside down and adding them onto the down tubes to make it have a nice smooth contour. You'll see in this next picture here. There you go. Added a nice smooth roundness to the down tubes, and then we just added some more tubing on the bottom. Here we picked up some pieces at a swap meet. I think I got the tail tank, the hood, the side arm guard. They're like 30 bucks. Everything on this car was either junk or that we got out of scrap or at a swap meet, just to keep the cost down. Here we have the side panels that I hand fitted all these side panels, and we're just getting her fitted up and ready for paint. You see we got a dash in there, and here it is after the paint booth with a nice shiny black, and we're ready to reassemble. Got our nice cardinal red tail tank on there. Here we got our side panels on, and she's starting to come together nicely. Now this thing took me like, there you can see the TSW steering wheel, that'll tell you how old it is. And it took me like 3 to 5 years to build this. I just kept tinkering. I'd add something and have another idea a couple days later and add something else and scratch that idea and try something else. But for the most part, it went together nicely. Here we're all back together, ready for some decals. Here we got our tail tank fuel cover on the tail tank there, and we ended up going with a finger mouse and keyboard. It was a lot easier, and went with a 22-inch monitor up against the rock guard. Here we're still trying out little things and trying to get things dialed in. You can see the run marks from the squirt gun when the guy put the decals on. Here we decided we was going to go with a top wing and put that on there, so we picked this up at the scrapyard. Looks like it had better days. But it'll be perfect. Tore it all apart. Tore some pieces off, put some new pieces on, fixed the guts in it, tried to straighten it as much as we could. Picked up a wing tree at a swap meet. Here I ended up putting a door on it with some piano hinge, and I cut the frame just because I'm getting too old. I didn't want to keep climbing in and out. Worked out good. The whole object of this was to make it look as real as possible. There you got a torque tube with the housing mounted to the motor plate. And we got our brake pedal, throttle pedal, steering wheel holder on the left, and their wheels on with the door closed. There's a picture of me looking to turn some laps, cheesing for the camera. And there she's all together. Now I threw together a video here. It's going to start here in a second. So sit back and enjoy. And like I said, this was made for R Factor. Hey, there's that wing. It's finally all together. This was made for R Factor. iRacing wasn't even thought of. Well, dirt anyway. And there she is. And here's that video. Boy, does that not sound like the real thing? R Factor sounds was so much better, at least in car, than iRacing. But hey, hopefully that'll help you guys out. Maybe it'll give you some ideas on yours. So hey, thanks for watching, and maybe we'll catch you on the track.